Yeah, like I said, you're highly welcome to Enagic presentation. My name is Adeyemi Fakomiti, so I'm going to take you on this wonderful journey tonight. Just sit back as we kick the ball rolling. Yeah, Enagic is a Japanese company since 1974. This wonderful and awesome company is being up and running, producing this wonderful technology called Kangen machine in Okinawa, Japan. As a research done by a group of Japanese doctors over spring water. Spring water is a rock water. Water from the rock that hit down of the rock. So most locations that where we have a spring location, most people that have access to this water, they do call it miracle water because of the healing property that is in spring water. So this is the reason why this group of Japanese doctors go on rapid to collect water from about 5 different locations and check what is there in the lab. And they find something amazing that we are about to show you tonight. Now, after this research was done, they also look at it that it's not easy for people to leave their hustling and bustling environment and be going for mountain to get edible or good water. So God gave man brain, to create a lot of technology, make life easy for humans. So they continue on the research. They now discover there is another rock which is found on the soil called titanium gemstone. This rock, using it to make a plate and the water pass through, which we call ionization. Now, because of this electric shock on this plate and water just pass through it, then there will be total separation of positive electron and negative electron. And the two water was actually taken to the lab, and they discovered the negative electron water has the same property of the rock water, and that is the birth of Kangen machine in 1974. So this is just a brief background of how Kangen machine come into existence. Now, so how we can talk about water without talking about the present way of water in our society. We have a lot of companies running through plastic water storage. And there is a particular water in Nigeria, which I like talking about from my state, from Ekiti State. We have what we call a Kogusi. A particular governor invested in that water and bottled the Kogusi water into a plastic called Gozi water. But the storage of these plastics of this water actually destroy the water and take it back to regular water. So this we want to talk about is the plastics, the storage. Now, if you look at this storage, the longer the water stay in these plastics, the more emission. The more leaching, the more the water becomes bad. That is not good for our consumption. But it might interest you that although most people are not aware of this, and that's why we are doing this kind of a presentation to educate more people about how water should be like. If you look at after company produce this kind of water, before it get to you or I, it will take minimum of 1, 2, 3 months in these plastics. And remember, the longer it takes, the more emission. And also, if you look at the channel distributor of this plastic water, most people that help them to distribute, they do put it in front of their office in order to attract customers. So when the sun rises on this, it makes that chemical to leach more into the water that destroys the freshness of the water. It might interest you that water is not meant to be kept for storage. Water is meant to get fresh and break fresh because human body is made up of 75% of water. So we need more of water in our body than any other thing. So bisphenol actually is the preservative they use in these plastics that leach into this water. You can do a lot of research on bisphenol or BPA. You get to know that a lot of countries are putting ban on it. We thank God that Lagos here were able to see that other plastics that they use in food is really killing a lot of people. A lot of chemical that we are taking to our body that is making us to have a lot of ill health today. So we need to be cognizant about this so that we can be able to prevent most diseases that is actually killing our body system. So here is a world map where we have distribution system of Enagic Kangen machine. Like I said, in 1974, the first machine was produced in Okinawa, Japan. But it was a bigger version of this machine. They were directly supplying this machine to hospital. It is only a hospital in Japan that was using Kangen machine in 1974 until 1994, 20 whole year, it was producing and supplied to hospital in Japan. But 1994, they produced the domestic model unit, which is made for home use, but very smaller, but produced the exact same quality and, quantity of same one that the bigger size produced. And that was a bet of SZ501, okay, that was distributed around the world today. Now, from 1994, they were still distributing it until 2003 when the distribution, moved out of Japan and established office in New York. From New York, they spread to so many countries of the world today. That's why we have one of our major office, one of our knee of the company is based in New York. Okay, and if you look at the world map there, you see that we run business in about 25 countries and 42 locations around the world. But the good news comes to us. I got information in the month of July 2022, and we started the demonstration. And when the company look at it, says that it's coming from Nigeria, and they approve Nigeria for spearheading distribution in the whole Africa. So presently, we have our office in Adeni Jones 105 Adeni Jones or 18B. Okay, Olukoye Crescent along that ABC bus stop. So you can come into our office and see the wonder of what this technology is doing to a lot of people in Nigeria. So Nigeria is a spearhead market or distribution systems in the whole Africa. So join us as we, do a lot of campaign on this wonderful technology so that more people can get good health from having access to Kangen machine. So you're welcome to the world of Enagic, Kangen water. Now, Kangen actually is a Japanese language. It means return to origin. Now, once you acquire this wonderful technology in your home and connect it with your tap water, either tap water or borehole, whatever water source you have in your building, this is what this machine needs. So once you connect it, then put it on in a light and you see the wonder how the water will be coming out in the two parts, positive electron and negative electron. The negative one is the better one for your health. Now, this is the location where this group of Japanese doctors collect water from London, France, from Germany, from Mexico, India, and in Saudi Arabia, they call spring water Samsam water. You can see a lot of people clean up and they call it miracle water there. Now, this is the result of the research done by a group of Japanese doctors led by Dr. Shiriata. They discovered that in the 5 different locations that they collect this water, they have same property, and that is active hydrogen. And active hydrogen is not present in regular water that we consume. So in the water you consume, if active hydrogen is there, it will have 3 major properties, which is antioxidant, anti-aging, and negative ORP. ORP means oxidation reduction potential. What that means is, in Kangen water, in spring water, it is negative, that is oxidation is not there. So if you check oxidation present, ORP check in regular water is positive, meaning it is oxidation water that we are drinking. But from Kangen machine, it will separate that oxidation out and gives you the negative one, meaning free from oxidation. And that takes the water automatically to become antioxidant. And we all know the importance of antioxidant in our body system. So here is the machine we're talking about, the SZ501 that produce 5 different types of water, which we're going to address then one after the other. So fasten your seatbelt as we will get the ball rolling. Now, the first water that we drink is what we call the Kangen water, which has 3 steps of the pH. pH is just one of the properties that is present in Kangen water. So it started from 8.5, 9.0, and 9.5. So any of this is actually good for any regular consumption. The next button is clean button, which is the 7.0. The next one is beauty water. The next one is strong Kangen water, 11.5. We're going to talk about it. Very awesome water from the same technology. Just a press of button, you get whatever pH that you needed. Then last water, which is called strong acid water, which is 2.5. All of this water we talked about, they has a value use in home. Now, we're going to talk about the one we drink, which is Kangen water. It is an antioxidant. Antioxidation means oxidation is not found in Kangen water. That makes the water to become antioxidant. And when you consume water that is rich in antioxidant, it will slow down aging in our body systems. Now, oxidation actually, it is present in the air. Physical eyes cannot see it. But if every time you run generator, every time you see emission coming out from a car that the engine is gone, it emits and destroy and pollute our environment, which is our oxygen. And when you bring out the food, fresh cook, the oxidation will enter into it once it is opened. It happens to fruit, it happens to virtually everything that we consume. Okay? Now, oxidation can also be viewed or be seen when you live in a very high oxidation environment. It shows in your physical outlook that you are aged. So it might be because of the environment that you live that makes this to happen. When the environment is highly what? Polluted. That is that. So in human body, you see it as aging. But in things like apple, like nails, it is rotting. Rotting. All right? So another thing that you can also see oxidation is tomato. When tomato is fresh, a woman will cook a very wonderful and healthy and sweet soup from it. But once the tomato is sour, then this tomato will make the soup to lose its taste. So what we are telling you here is, in tomato and apple, in nails, you will know oxidation. But when it comes to water, you cannot know, because water is transparent in nature. So when oxidation present in water, which is living tissue plus oxidation in water, it is equal to sicknesses, because it will breed acid reflux in your body systems. It will reduce the activeness of the cell in your body system. And water, when water moves from fresh to oxidation present, it doesn't change taste, smells, or color. It remains the same. So the only thing that you can use to check oxidation in water is called ORP meter. ORP meter is the only thing that can tell you that this water is bad, this water is good in terms of oxidation. Now, this meter called ORP is used by people that do swimming pool. In swimming pool, you need oxidation to be in MV, millivolt of at least 1,500 to 2,000. The higher oxidation is in water of swimming pool, the better for the swimmer. That's why they pour a lot of chlorine and other chemicals to hit this oxidation in swimming pool, so that if any swimmer has any skin rashes or whatever, it won't be able to transfer to the next person. So that's why they have to do all this in swimming pool. But the water we consume for our healthy internal body systems, it should be what? Free from oxidation. So once it is free from oxidation, once the reading is showing a minor sign before the reading of the number, then it becomes antioxidant. That's why when you blend a organic fruit and it becomes liquid and you drop this meter in, it will show reading of -100 thereabout. That's to tell you that fruits, tea, or vitamin C, they are all antioxidant. Cod liver oil is doing about 200 million is higher. But a glass cup of Kangen is starting from 400 and above when you collect it fresh from the machine. That is why we say every homes need to have this machine, irrespective of whatever price it may cost. Because healthy water, you can't, compromise with it. Now, that water become anti-aging and reduce all this oxidative stress. But once it is tap water or soft drinks, okay, or water that is bottled, there you can see the MVs starting from 300, 400. The higher it is, the more you are breathing oxidation stress in your body systems. So I have a video that's going to help us to have more knowledge about this. So let's sit back and watch. So here we have Mr. Simon displaying there The first water is a tap. The second one is a reverse osmosis water, which is plastic in a bottle. The next one is VD, that is a mineral water. These are chemically induced water. Now, the next one is a Vina, also classic water storage. The next one is soft drinks, which is drinks that contain sugar, like malt, like apple or whatever you drink, you want to call it, whether Fanta or thereabout. They are all sugar drinks. The last one is Kangen water. So we have a lot of water represented in this live demonstration. So the meter is out. So this meter is going to be dropping in each of the water. So the reading will come in out. Once it is not showing a minus, then it is a plus. Plus means oxidation is present. So the tap water is showing 400 and above. No minus, it is oxidation. The next one is reverse osmosis. No minus, it is oxidation. The next one is mineral water, which is also higher in oxidation. But what the next one, which is a soft drink? Soft drink is showing 500 and above, meaning it will spark streaks of oxidation. But immediately you get into Kangen water, what did you notice? The meter move on a negative side and go on a reading of 500.
Hunger, air raids, loss of close family members,
that shows that
fear. The early days of his life suffered severely from the war and poverty. Nonetheless, there was not enough to take away hope from him.
So immediately, the water will begin to do a lot of healings in our body system. Okay? Begin to do a whole lot of healings in our body system. So let's continue. All right. Okay. So let's watch what is happening there. I think we need to rewatch the video. Okay. Okay, sorry. We are done with it. So that negative that you found in that water, it's immediately you drink the water, immediately is converted. That oxygen is converted to oxygen in your body state. That the last video of that doctor is talking about. It becomes a healing in your body state. It also helps the penetration of faster movement of absorption into every nook and corner of your body. That is, it will hydrate your body within a 30 seconds of consumption. You don't feel the presence of the water in your tummy as a regular water. Why? Because that oxygen helps the water to penetrate your body so that it will hydrate, so that the cell and your body and tissue can receive the healthiness of the water, so that healings can begin. Now, this page is telling us how to measure the value of antioxidant present in a glass cup of Kangen water versus fruit. In stick of banana, you need to consume about 97 stick to get the same value of antioxidant present in a glass cup of Kangen water, which it is not easy for anyone to consume. But you can actually consume a lot of Kangen water in a glass cup. But does it mean that you should stop eating fruits? Capital, no. Because fruit contain a whole lot of, nutrient that our body needed. So it's just that when you eat your fruit and you also drink Kangen water, it helps your body to have the maximum, benefit of those nutrients present in those fruits that you consume. So that is why you need to change your water. So the second point we're going to talk about is called alkaline. Alkaline is very popular. Everybody wants their water to become alkaline because we all know that when your body is alkaline rich, because even we're all naturally born alkaline body systems. So if your body internal system is alkaline in nature, then disease will not be something that you'll be experiencing often because it's a healing body systems. Now, when you there's so many ways of making water to become alkaline. I like talking about it so that we can have understanding about why Kangen water you can't compare with any water, whether the water is alkaline or whatever. So you can also call Kangen water as alkaline water. Now, there are so many ways of making water alkaline. I group them into two ways. One, induction alkaline water and ionized alkaline, which is Kangen water. But induction means you add something into the water and you make it automatically become alkaline. Like lime into water is become alkaline. Baking soda into water become alkaline. There's a lot of bottle they say they call alkaline bottle. Pour in water and remove water. All are called induced alkaline. What you have done to the water is just one thing. You only change the pH of the water. Normal water is called H2O. So on the one you induce, you have not changed anything. Rather, you step up the pH. The water still remains as the normal molecules of the water, which is called H2O. So when you consume induction alkaline water, it will settle down in your tummy as regular water. So for your body to get access to the alkaline, reason why you drink the water, then your kidneys or your liver will be the one to break it down to a smaller unit before your cell, your body can get access to the alkaline. A lot of doctors say such alkaline is not good for your body. As a matter of fact, you can't drink 8 pH of induction alkaline. Your body will respond. I mean, heal health will begin immediately. So ionized alkaline, which is Kangen water. That separation that happened to the water, one, has made the molecule to become a smaller unit. So when you consume it, it goes straight to your cell. So, and the alkaline pH remain the same, it remain there. That is why those other ones that you induce, when you put like a straw into it and you blow an oxygen of air into it, the alkaline will disappear, the water will move to acid. But when you blow a Kangen water, which is alkaline in nature, it will remain as alkaline because it is natural. So to check alkaline in water, you need pH tester and pH scales, either in Digit or in chart colored. So Digit start from 0 and 14. So the middle of 14 is 7, which is neutral. Green, meaning any water that receives the pH of the liquid, it turns green, it is neutral. So anything below 7 is acid water, and acid for a longer consumption can lead to a sickness because it breeds acid reflux in the body system. Anything above 7 is alkaline. All right, so let's watch another video. Will tell us more about this. So the same water we use for the oxidation, we're also having them here. So this is a pH tester. So a little drop of it in each of the water, the color begin to change. Then you will know where the water followed on the pH scale. You can see them. You can see them. Those ones are above 7.2, but they are chemically induced. All right. So you can see Kangen water is pure purple. So any water that is above green, that is light blue, is alkaline. But the difference is that Kangen one is the only one that is fresh alkaline. What immediately you drink Kangen, because you have been drinking acid water before now, so your body tissue is active. Immediately you drink Kangen water, it moves your body to alkaline side. That is why all waters are not the same. If you can see what is doing to even the one that is used, is helping them to become freshly alkaline. But what you that love taking sugar? Sugar is a destroyer of our body. Sugar destroys the whole eco body system. When you see people that smoke cigarettes, you look at them as unserious family. But are you aware that cigarette will only destroy the lungs? But sugar, soft drinks, or malt, or whatever that you give to your kids, ignorantly or innocently, will destroy the whole eco body system and acidify the body and make the body preparable for disease. So we need to do what? Make a change and stop drinking sugar into our body system. If at all we want, let it be once in a while. But even that once in a while, to me, is not, I don't think is advisable. The best is, if you want to live healthy, do away with sugar. And you know what? Sugar also prepares the body for cancerous cell, which is cancer in the body system. So we need to do away with anything that has to do with sugar. So let's butter a point by a research done by a group of, by a doctor. His name is called Dr. Otto Eric Warburg. He did a research in 1923 and got a Physiology Nobel Prize in 1931. He proved in his work that the metabolism of a tumor, he demonstrated that all forms of cancers are characterized by two basic conditions, which is acidosis and hypoxia. The meaning of hypoxia is lack of oxygen in the body. Lack of oxygen in the body will develop an environment for acidosis, which cancerous cells can survive in that. That's why, right, the last program said the prime is 35% of oxygen within 48 hours. Those good cells become cancerous. So the last property that we're going to discuss is called microclusters, which is one of the greatest property that is found in Kangen water. So microcluster is talking about small water clusters that lead to easy absorption in the body. Human body is made up of 70% of water. So we are what we drink, not what we eat. A little of what we eat. Water is very important in our body. So it's not just all water, not just water, not H2O water, but water that is not in, oxidation in, but water that is molar in unit. That is why you see Kangen is easy, because it is separation that happened has made the molecule to break down to a smaller unit. So as consumption of the water, it gets access to your body to hydrate so that your body can get access to that 70%. So for you to know that water is important in the body, look at the ratio of percentage of statistics of water in every organs. I like talking about blood. Blood is made up of 82% of water. So the remaining 18% that make it up 100%, which is platelets and red blood cells and white blood cells. Meaning, if water 82 is minus from it, what happens? The blood will not be able to flow as the heart is pumping it. And this cloggedness will cause those platelets and those blood cells to clog and block the arterial wall where the blood is passing. So this is a problem for most people that have high BP. Immediately you consume Kangen water, then your blood moves straight and started pumping and moving easily in the body system. And because of that, electron will also help a lot of healing and give strength to the cell in your body system. So two other reasons why your water needs to be micro. Supply saline nutrient into the body. Now, where do you get nutrient from? From food you consume, from fruits that you consume. The water you drink after will determine whether your body will get beneficial to those food nutrients. Second, detox, channel waste out of the body. So where does your body get waste from? From also the food you consume, from also the fruit that you consume. So the water you drink after will now determine whether those wastes will get out of your body through urinary and through defecation. So your water needs to be micro for easy absorption. So microclustering is talking about better hydration. When the water is micro, then that can be easy, better hydration. Then when hydration happens, then elimination of toxin can go out of your body through urinary and through defecation. Normal water is H2O in cluster. This is regular water, and it is large. The molecules are about 15 to 20. So it's large, it limits absorption. This is what you feel when you drink a regular water and your tummy is bloated. And your mouth be asking you to drink more, even when you are drinking the water. Because why? Your body did not recognize the water you drink. So it will ask you to be drinking more, drinking more, drinking more. So the same water go through Kangen machine, and the separation will happen, and the negative one becomes a micro unit. And when that happens, those the molecules become break to like 5 to 6 in molecule, very, very smaller, and easy absorption happens to the body in as you consume the water. This is how you get the benefit of the first and the second. So I have a video that is also going to teach us more about this, so that we can have more knowledge about what we're talking about. So we're going to use a tea bag. Tea is the typical thing that you can use to check whether water is micro size or large. Now, when you want to make a tea, you boil the water. At boiling state, the water becomes micro. That's why when you receive the tea brews out immediately. But if you don't boil the water, the regular water will be struggling. Look at Kangen water now. Immediately you get into the tea, you brew the tea because it is micro. That separation can make it to be micro. That's why it hydrates your body within a short period of time. Now, the next one we want to do is nutrient. When you consume food, the water you drink after will determine whether those nutrients will be a beneficial or will be neutralized. So watch same size of tea for 0.2 type of water. One will multiply, the other one will destroy. Regular water destroy the nutrient in the tea. Wine Kangen water keep multiply the cell, make multiply the tea, make more tea. So this is absorption when you consume food. So that is why Kangen machine, it is a must for every home. Like I said, it is a positive investment that every homes need to invest. Now, this microclusters is what helps your body to get access to the first property, which is antioxidant And second property, which is alkaline. Now, a lot of people sell alkaline water out there, but they're not getting results. Why? Because it is not micro-sizing unit. It is not micro. So it's very difficult. It's only little of the alkaline that get to the body because their water is not breaking the molecules to a smaller unit. So Kangen has break the water to smaller unit, which is microclusters, and help the antioxidant faster to your body and also the alkaline to your body. So this is the three property that is present in Kangen water. So I'm not just talking about theory that professional has not been approved by. So we have a lot of doctors that are approved, not only approved, they write books in order to keep the record for the next generation. First, Dr. Romishinya, he's a co-inventor of colonoscopy. Colonoscopy is a procedure where they put camera from your back end to get access to your internal system and perform operation. He wrote a book called Enzyme Factor. Okay, we're going to have a look at the book. The next one is Dave Carpenter, which is a naturopathy doctor. He wrote a book called Change Your Water, Change Your Life. And also Bob G. Wright, the director of American Anti-Cancer Institute. He wrote a book called Killing Cancer, Not People. Now, this guy is a director in Anti-Cancer Institute, and he used up his book to send a message to this body that if people have the cancer, this group will ask this fellow to go for chemo. But he said that I found something amazing in Kangen water that can actually help the people that have cancer to stop the cancerous cell from being multiplied or from being spreading all over the body. And that's why I put it in a book. So let's go through the book one after the other. Killing Cancer, Not People by G. Wright. He said on the chapter 6 of this book, says step 3 of the cancer diet, restructures ionizer water could save your life. It is, it could save your life. On page 158, I believe that ionizer water is mandatory baseline requirement for those with cancer. So on page 168, it said, if I were looking for electrolyzer unit today, I would choose SZ501 made by Enagic company, simply the Rolls Royce of water ionizer, Kangen water, being in business for 30 years. As a matter of fact, is the one we are watching on the video that was talking about millivolts of charge that help healings in the body system. The video I played before I kicked my session. So that's the man there talking on that video. So lastly, on page 170, said, I have no financial interest in Enagic company, nor do I receive any remuneration for my recommendation. Like we said, it is a willing heart that is giving this out so that when you are sick, read this book, then you can get the solution and follow the instructions and your testimony will abound. Next, Dr. Iromishinya. He is a professor of surgery in Abaise College of Medicine, New York, chief endoscopy. On his book of Enzyme Factor, page 159, say Kangen water is alkaline rich water. The pH range between 8 to 9 and considered the very best of drinking water because of its incomparable power of hydration, detoxification, and antioxidation. The three properties that I talk about is what he's also talking about here. Look at it. He writes 4 books before he died 2 years ago. Blessed memory of Dr. Iromishinya. He contributed amazingly in the medicine world, and he will ever remember for life. Okay. Now, this is the 4 books that he wrote. You need to have this book. But if you want the Enzyme Factor, I have it on sale. It's 4,000 naira. Why the remaining one? You can get them on Amazon. Even the Killing Cancer and Not People. But I have also Change Your Water, Change Your Life. Also 4,000 naira. You can get to meet me and have your own copy and see the wonder. So this testimony recorded by Dr. Romishinya, this song with the inflammation, you can see before and after. 3 months after drinking Kangen water, the old residue that is deposited by the inflammation because of too much of activity in the body was cleaned up. Here is someone with breast cancer and chronic constipation. Okay, all the deposit of residue, there is a death in the colon. Every food you eat, it stores, okay, in the colon. If you don't have a regular detoxification system. 3 months of drinking Kangen water, the result is amazing. This someone with cancer, okay, but is running through chemo. Remember, chemo is a targeted therapy. It destroys both the good and bad cells in the body systems because you cannot recognize whether this cell is good. So it destroys all in order to kill the cancerous cell. 3 months of drinking Kangen water, everything is back to normal. It has cleaned up the whole bond systems out of the body. This is why we have the first testimony of our sister, Mrs. Titi. She was diagnosed cancer in 2020. In 2021, in Bangkok Teaching Hospital in Illusion, she was placed on a 6 dose of chemo in order to use to help her. At May of 2022, she has finished the 6 dose, but yet our body is not recovering, is not just there. So a month of August, same year, our friend gave her a call. There is a miracle water in Maryland, which she came down. This is the day she came. You can see the way she looks. 5 weeks after drinking the water, you can see the result here. This is a 9 month. Right now, as I'm talking to you, she went to pay a visit with her children in Ontario, that is in Canada. She said something that if anybody told her that she would see the end of 2022, she said she didn't believe it. So this is a wonder of Kangen technology. So we only talk about one water, which is Kangen one, the one we drink. The next water is clean water. In case you have babies at home, you see, doctor tells all antenatal mother not to give water to babies. But when you and I are born, our mothers use teaspoon to feed us with water. What has happened? Because all our water will be destroyed. When you have Kangen machine in your home, click the green button and feed baby with a clean water, which is green, neutral water, because babies are naturally born alkaline. That is why when you go to where a newborn baby is born, you have a very wonderful smells. People don't want to leave the environment because of the kind of smell that comes in that environment. But when you go to home people home, what happened? Very wrong smell because of acid reflux, because the body is already too acidic. 2, this is the best water to take medication. That is, you can't use Kangen water to drink your drugs, doctor drugs. If you do so, the drugs you took might be overdosed to your body system because of the absorption rate of Kangen water to the body system. So we recommend you use neutral water, or if you don't have your machine, get your normal regular water. Give 30 minutes before, stop Kangen water. 30 minutes after your drugs, then you can resume your Kangen water. So the next water is beauty water. Now, I have a video here that is going to help us also on beauty water, because you can get beauty water from Kangen machine, but if you are very rich, you can also get our wonderful Anispa machine that you connect it in your kitchen. In your bedroom, so that your shower coming on your body is wonderful Anispa water, spa water, right there in your bedroom. If you have money, you enjoy Oyibo very well.
An Anespa shower machine and experience what true health and hydration looks like on your body, skin, and hair. So, we cannot wait for you to experience your first Anespa shower.
Does the water straight to your body.
Like a sponge.
So
it
helps
everything.
your skin
so I use
to get rid of any form of wrinkles and relax yourself
other minerals.
and get rid of any acne in your body system. Very fantastic, very wonderful. Yesterday we had a meeting and one of our sisters gave a testimony because she have an Anispa
spring. My skin feels refreshed. I feel rejuvenated.
So
my hair
this
feels
is the
great.
wonder.
There's no smell in the water, and I can
Anispa.
step out there
It's
just
very
feeling
good.
like a whole new
Okay,
person.
you can place the order for Anispa, Kangen water. Okay, let's call it Kangen water. Is that your nice? All right. So this is the result. You can see the work of beauty water in your skin. So you can also get beauty water from Kangen machine, which come from the barcodes of the machine. So all this is your benefit. Is a best water. Okay, is the best water for your skin. So you can either you order for Anispa or from when you have your Kangen machine, the wastewater coming out from the back of the machine is also the same thing like Anispa water. So, but because you don't have money to buy Anispa, but you have Kangen machine, you'll be using bucket to take the beauty water from your kitchen to your bedroom to bathe. That's what I do in my house. But plenty of time that I have money to buy Anispa so that I can also enjoy the wonder water from Enagic. So how beautiful it will look if you are still looking like this wonderful baby. So I tell you, change your water, change your life. Last water, which we are going to talk about, is 11.5. Now, 11.5 is not actually recommended for you to drink. Only those that have serious health challenges that can drink 11.5. For a little drink to stir, to quicken the healing process in their body. The pH is very, very too high. for body systems, okay? And the microcluster is very, very micro, okay? That's why if you drink it, know that something enters your body, okay? You know that something really hits your body systems. Your body will shut down. You sleep like a baby and like another thing. So we use it for people that have cancer, people that have IBP, hypertension, all that, to resuscitate people that is converting, respiratory problem, that is asthmatic patient, Parkinson, we recommend it, you can use it. Now, when you are on Kangen water, we are not asking you to stop your doctor medication, but change your water to Kangen, but don't use Kangen to take your drugs. You see amazing how results that will come, your recovery will be so faster. So then when you have Kangen machine and you have 11.5, and you're not using it for drink, but there's another water you can use it for, to go green, to wash your fruits, your vegetables, your rice, your beans, because all this food that I'm talking about, they are coming from the farm. Remember, filter the farm to get rid of pesticide, rodent, and all that. So they use a very terrible chemicals, okay, pesticide and herbicide and all that. But when they use oil-based one, the reason for that was so that after spraying the farm, when the rain fall on it, so that the chemical will not be washed out by the rain. That's why they use oil and water, because farmers know that oil and water don't mix, and that's why they make their chemical to become, oil-based chemical. But when they go back to harvest those crops, the chemical that they spray is still found in those fruits. By the time they bring it to the market, you bring it down to home. So mother that knows about it, try to use vinegar and salt, but salt cannot get rid of anything. But when you have Kangen machine, a click button on Kangen machine will give you 11.5 from the front of the machine. The back will dispense 2.5, which is the last water. Now, watch how this can help to get rid of all these chemicals in the fruit. So we have here sesame oil. We also have tap water and 11.5 water from the table of Enagic Kangen machine. So remember, oil and water don't mix. So watch. On the tap water, oil will stay afloat, which is regular law. But when it comes to 11.5 water, watch what happens to that oil. It has the power to break both the oil and water to emulsify. You can see the oil and the water, everything has mixed, meaning you cannot separate them. So you can also use to soak your beans, your rice. Are you aware that beans are being preserved with sniper? A lot of food we are eating is actually killing us gradually. That's why you see cancer is so rampant. I met a man whose daughter of just 3 years old is having cancer. So to tell you that cancer is just, is rampant in our society because all the things that we are consuming, they are chemically based. They are carcinogenic based. So this is the first water which cannot remove the dust or the sand. Can only remove dust and sand. But the chemical sprayed by the farmer, it is only 11.5 in the table of Enagic company, Kangen machine. You can see the result there. That is not tea. That is a pesticide. All the herbicide, all the sniper, human beings can be so callous and wicked. How can somebody use sniper? I also learned that they are using, I'm a lover of granite. I learned that they're using chemical to fry granules. That scared me the day I watched that video. We are really killing ourselves for people that want, because those that people want to make money. They don't care about the health of their neighbors or anybody around. So we need to be on the no side so that we can prevent. Here we have a strawberry. You can see the result from 11.5 and the regular water. So if it's not safe to breathe, how can it safe to eat? The guy protects himself. If what is sprayed to the farm, if it is water, it doesn't need all this protection. But he knew that this is a very dangerous chemical. That's why he's protecting himself. Lastly, the last water that we are presenting from the table of Enagic is called 2.5. Now, 2.5 is a sanitary water. It can be used as an hand sanitizer. In fact, you can also use it to repair mosquito. You can spray it in your house to repair mosquito because they're using it as to destroy pesticide. As a matter of fact, 2.5 is one of the reasons why they use Kangen ward machine in Japan in hospital to sterilize surgical equipment. So when you have Kangen machine in your home to clean your table, to mop your TV, to clean your glass, to mop your floor, 2.5 is a fantastic that you can get from the Kangen machine when you are collecting 11.5 on the front. The waste of it is 2.5. And also, it's very good for the body, for your skin. If you have any cut and blood is gushing, spray 2.5 to get rid of it. You barb your hair. Instead of you allow those guys to spray those hot things in your head, you can spray 2.5. It will destroy and kill whatever cut or whatever transfer or whatever that got to your body, to your skin. Or you have eczema or psoriasis, any form of skin disease. Or you wake up every morning and your mouth is smelled. You have a bad breath. And your wife is complaining, oh God, your mouth is smelling, don't kiss me early in the morning. My brother, get 2.5 from Kangen machine and spray it all the time. All the germs, all the smells, everything will be gone. Or you have toothache, you can use 2.5 to gargle your mouth. Or use 2.5 to brush once in a week. If you do it twice, you have a blister as your mouth. It smells like hypo. Very, very conk, but fantastic on health. So let's watch 2.5 on people that are used on eczema. Look at it. In 2 weeks of spraying it on the eczema part and drinking 9.5, the result is amazing. On eczema, on psoriasis, very stubborn skin disease. Before, after. Next one is you can see this guy suffering from serious psoriasis, and he works in General Hospital in Kota Kinabalu. It's an island outside Malaysia. 15 good years we're battling this problem. But look at it. 60 days of spraying 2.5 and drinking 9.5. Let me tell you, you can't get the outside body cleans if you don't take care of the internal body system. That's what most people don't know. So that's why when you buy those ointment in supermarket or in pharmacies and use on those your skin, and after you stop, the thing comes back because you need to clean your internal system. Get rid of those problems from internally. That's why Kangen water help to solve from internal, why 2.5 solve from the external body use. This is another lady who is also psoriasis and looks very awkward. Okay, you see. Now, Kangen machine has a whole lot of recognition, a lot of certificate and award giving. But we'd like to talk about 2 certificates or 3 certificates. First, Ministry of Health certified Kangen machine as a medical device. Second, ISO, International Standard Organization, certified Kangen machine with 13,485. The same certification given to all medical equipment around the world. So when you have Kangen machine, it's the only home appliance that is a medical device. Thirdly, Water Quality Association. In 2003, when a session of distributor entered New York, Water Quality Association of the United States of America certified Kangen machine as with a premium or call it, with this a gold sealed to tell you that it is a premium product. This is the machine. Level Look SZ501 is not, it's not an alkaline machine. It's not a water purifier. It is called medical device or call it Kangen machine. If you call it of any of those names, my brother, you are just bringing down the value because this is more than alkaline machine or water purifier. It is called Kangen machine or medical device. Now, this is a factory in Lusaka, Japan, and every technician is allocated to start the machine from start to finished. Certificate of a lot, GMP, a lot of certificate, even ISO on the factory. All right. So with what you have listened tonight, do you see any value in this presentation or in this machine? If you see, what value can you place? How can you describe this technology as a whole in your whole world in terms or in adjective? How can you adjectify? How can you describe it? Please, if you want to do so, please go to the chat box and type it. Or you can go to the chat box and type 777. 77 shows that you agree or you see value in what I'm presenting. You see value in this machine. Go to the chat box and type 77. Why I continue. Now, this is a machine, the best gift you can give to your family in 2024. It's a level look SZ501 is a medical device. Flashing model, 7 solid titanium platinum plate. This is the mechanism that works inside this machine. The value as of today is 3,741 euro. But if you are paying in Naira, it's 3,741,000 Naira as of today's price. But we're going to have pricing change because of the effects. The way at which Naira is falling these days, it's so scary. So in the first day of March, Kangen machine is going to be going for 5,125,400 Naira. So that is about 1.4 million Naira, in addition. So that's why I encourage you this time. You need to place your order immediately. You need to get to that your client immediately. If you have a prospect that you have talked to or you have told them to, please send them the new price. Let them take decision to buy their machine immediately, because you are going to save a lot. Another thing I want to talk about is if you also have some investor, you can bring in investor, you can have a live demonstration or go to their home, an investor who can invest in this, because in month of March, you already have close about 1.4 million Naira addition if you buy now. Somebody did a shout boss. I want to appreciate Ayadike. Thank you for the 77 and Wasiri. Yeah. Thank you for the shout boss. I thank you for the 77. You see the value in what I'm presenting. God bless you. All right. So please. And also, the company give access to you if, for example, you have 1 million or 2 million and you want to make a deposit. If you make a deposit within this time, now, maybe you now have balance in the next month of March, you are paying for old price. But our advice, pay finished, take your machine and let's go for installation so that you can have your machine. This is SD501. It comes with 7 plates. Okay, we also have another one which is called SZ Junior. SZ Junior is a 3,118,000. That it has 4 plates. Now SZ501 with 7 plates speaks how many languages? Oh no, 1 language. But Junior don't talk at all, but it communicates by writing it in the front, whatever it needs. So this machine, whatever it needs, it will tell you. As a matter of fact, if the way you keep the machine, if there's a heat there, it will tell you heat potential. And if you need service, it will tell you. So that is it. And it has the auto services that is also within. And we also have the e-clinic that we do every month, which we teach you. But that is if you're using for commercial. But if you're using for private, it's once in 3 months. You need to do e-clinic system, which is very simple. Anybody can do it. All right. So this is what we have. Like I said, it's the best gift you can give to your family. So this is the bigger one. K8 have 8 plates, but the value is 4,730,000. That is the current price. But the new price is going to be 6,722,000 Naira by the March 1st. Okay. It also comes with 5-year warranty like SD501. Minimum lifespan use, durability minimum is going to be 30 years from now, because we are celebrating 30 years of SD501 this year, okay? But right now we are still saying it's 25 years, all right? Because SD501 was produced in 1994. Okay, so this is it. If you look at buying this machine versus buying a car or buying a house, because as a family, we want to give the best for our family. We want to enjoy the life to the fullness. But you know that if you are having health challenges, even that your car that you buy, you'll be able to enjoy it. That your wonderful, nice edifice house that you build, you'll be able to enjoy it. But you know that just by carving out just this small money, by acquiring this machine, number one, it's going to save you in the long run. What I mean is it's going to save a lot of things in your money. For example, that will be the end of you buying anything that has to do with bottled water. I can't imagine the last time I only buy bottled water now because I want to do demonstration. Okay, that's the only reason why I see patronize buying bottled water, because I do a lot of demonstration in order to show to people, I mean, what Kangen can do in your body system. But for a personal drink, no way. Since last 2 years now, I've not put in a bottle of water into my mouth. I've been drinking Kangen water. That's why I'm looking this way that you are looking at me. So that's why I tell you, change your water, change your life. Now, instead of you, if you buy a car at 35 million now, because with the kind of exchange rate that we have, to get a good car now, you'll be looking at 25, 30, 40 million. In the next 5 years, is that car still having the same value that it's having today while you are still using your Kangen machine? In 25 years, even car that you put, even SUV that you buy 150 or 200 million, let's talk about J-Wagon, that you buy 200 million now, in the next 25 years, are you still riding Jeep? In fact, somebody said you are riding a toy vehicle, but 25 years, you are just starting using Kangen machine. You know, Japan, they don't do anything in lesser quality. Now, this is an ISPA. Current price of an ISPA is 3,010,000 naira. So by March 1st, it's going to move to 4,214,000 naira. That is an ISPA. So this is what I have for you tonight. So you agree with me that Kangen machine is priceless and is the best gift you can give to your family. Only a medical water grade machine, ISO 13,485, a medical standard. Only machine that can produce 11.5 and 2.5. 5 years warranty. Minimum lifespan use of Kangen machine is 25 years. This is awesome. According to Mr. Oshiro, the owner of the company, said it's only one you buy that will serve you for a whole entire year, and you also will it to your next generation. So this is what I have. One of the kind patented e-cleaning systems, okay, meaning the machine do auto services of the machine. You do auto services, okay? Please, this is what we'll have for you. If you are ready to make a payment, this is the account number. Kindly place order, okay? Thank you and God bless you.